Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video I want to talk about ADA Cardano. It's about 11:15 a.m. Eastern here in US. Today is September the 25th, and right now Cardano is trading at around 0.075 cents to USD. Okay, so in the previous video I talked about, I'm looking at the weekly chart, not looking at the longer time frame right now. In the previous video I talked about this falling wedge, and I was mentioning that we need to get out of this falling wedge, and the intermediate resistance that we're gonna see is the 9-day moving average. So if you see this, if I zoom this in a little bit more, we have the resistance of this 9-day, which is coming right at that yesterday's trading. We try to get out of this falling wedge, but we are running into that resistance. Okay, now this resistance we will need some volume to get through this resistance. I'm seeing a nice volume bar in the previous week that we had. Like, this is pretty it's a positive sign, because if you look at all these previous weeks, since May, we haven't had this kind of volume since May of 2018. All right, so all of a sudden the volume is starting to pick up somewhat right now on the positive candle. So that's a positive sign. Now that doesn't mean that everything is going to be nice and rosy from here on out, but that just tells you that we are taking the steps in the right direction. All right, if you are a bull. So do keep that in mind, that we are this is a very bottom of the range. It's going to be very tough for Cardano to keep on pushing lower. Okay, I have said it before, I'm going to say it again. It's not going to be easy to keep on pushing lower for Cardano. So the valuation, the risk to reward ratio is getting better and better, especially for the long term investing or trading in Cardano. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. Now I want to go back to a daily chart. Now daily chart is a candlestick representation of each day trading. Okay, so when I talk about daily, that just means that the candlestick that we are looking at, all this green and red candle that we're looking at, that is basically, that's one candle is a representation of a trading that happens in a day. Okay, so what I mean by that, so if you're seeing this red candle, that means that when the market opened for the day for September the 25th, it have been trading down. So that's what, when you see the Cardano is right now is down 8%, that's a representation that has been down 8%, and hence this red candlestick. Let's say if it was up 8%, then you would have seen this green candle, and you would have seen that, instead of this going down, you would have seen it going up. All right, so just a quick basic candlestick rule. A lot of people are new to technical trading, so I like to remind people time to time, and especially people who are new and just getting started. Okay, in the previous video I also talked about the 50-day moving average, that we are coming on the daily chart, we are coming near the 50-day moving average. Now if you see this, we just touched that 50-day moving average on the daily, and we had the reversals from that. Okay, so now it's very important that we clear this 50-day moving average and stay over that moving average. Okay, so it needs to happen fairly soon, because if it doesn't happen soon, then a lot of people who are bullish, they will start questioning their strategy, they will start questioning their trading, and they will try to start putting the stop losses, and obviously start taking some money off the market. Plus, what will happen is, people who are betting against the market, people who are trying to short this coin, will start jumping on it, and they're like, okay, it might go further low, so they might start shorting the coin. So there are, it's a double-sided sword. So we need to, the bulls need to be very careful on this pullback. I have mentioned that in the previous video. We don't want the pullback to turn into a sell-off. That's the main thing. And since the market condition has been very fragile for last few months, like maybe like 4 or 5 months, we have to be very careful with this, pullback, and not letting it turn into a sell-off, because that's been the case a lot of time. If you look at the previous month, we had a nice like momentum, but then again the sell-off, the pullback turned into a sell-off. We had a nice, like, this bull flag. If you look at this, like, back in July, we had this nice breakout, like a bull flag formation, and then in the consolidation, what happened is, like, we started selling off instead of just, like, breaking out of this bull flag and making the higher high. So that was a critical thing that we need to really need to watch out. We don't want to linger around in this kind of, like, situation for too long. So that's number one. And second thing is, like, obviously, a lot of people are asking what is the good time to get into Cardano. I mean, I have said it before, the risk to reward in Cardano is getting better. It will be hard for keep on pushing this coin lower and lower, because it's just if I even just look at the weekly, it's just the momentum to push it lower is the seller's gonna dry out. It's just it's the it's same thing that happened on the upside. Just like the buyers dries out, the momentum of the buying dries out. It's the same thing gonna happen. The momentum of the selling dries out, and we are at the lower of the channel, and, like, it's the value is quite good at this point. So if you're getting into Cardano or starting adding to the position, just go, like, with a smaller position. So in case if it sells off due to overall market condition, then you can add on additional position. So, like, just keep the target in your head that I will start maybe like a fraction of the position here, and if it comes down 10%, then I will add additional maybe like 30-40% into this coin. So things like that. Or if you are very, like, if you're very, like, conservative about your trading and your investing, then put the stop losses. Okay, then you want to put the stop losses, maybe like 4% stop loss, maybe 5% stop loss. The reason I'm saying 4 to 5% is because, like, the average true range for this right now is quite high. The ATR will start picking up. So, like, especially on the daily, it's gonna, if I look at the ATR, which is the average true range, it's gonna start picking up. So do keep that in mind, that it do fluctuate a lot. All right, so you might get kicked out of your stop losses, and you might have to re-enter them again. So those are a couple of things that you can do. All right. So all in all, like, I mean, bulls really need to step in right here and make the case to get through all this resistance, this moving averages. So that will put a lot of, like, confidence back in the market. Okay, so that's the one thing that really needs to happen. If it doesn't happen soon, if it doesn't happen soon, a lot of people who have bought it previously right here at 6 cents, they will start booking those profit, because they're like, okay, we are probably not going higher. It might take more time to consolidate, so they might taking some profit and get out of the market for time being and just, like, sit on the sideline. So those are the scenarios that could happen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, in order to have the strength toward the upside, we need the bulls to come back soon and, like, make the case for it. It needs to happen sooner rather than later. Okay, so that's all right now, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit those notification and the bell icon so you can get this content right away. If you think this videos are helping you with your trading, with your investing, if you're learning something new, then please do give me thumbs up. That really means a lot. I'm really hoping that these videos are really helping the viewers learn something every day. My goal is to just share the experience that I have acquired over the years and share with the bigger audience, because when I was getting started back in early 2000 with the trading, I did not have this kind of support or like this kind of content to go through and see this kind of things. So I'm hoping this is really helping some newer traders, investor to learn trading, learn investing, setting their mindset right. So hopefully this is really helping you guys. That's all. Let me know if you have any questions and comments. All right, talk to you soon.